like there's a trail or bridge. There is a bridge. There totally is a bridge here. Do I trust this bridge? What an awesome spot. Here's where we're going to do our opening. Hey guys, Deepak here, hiking along the cliffs of the Palisades along the Hudson River. We're also going to do a review of another backpacking meal from a new brand I haven't tried before, so come tag along guys. So this is a hike that I did a lot as a Boy Scout because it was close and it's not that difficult. I've been here maybe less than 10 times, but every single time we would come here, no matter what the forecast was, it would downpour the entire hike. I don't know what it was, but I knew it was going to rain when I came hiking the Palisades. So today is actually a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky, so we'll see if we can make it through without getting wet. The thing about this place is, I think during the Depression, part of the way that the government got people working and money in their pockets was to have them do kind of like manual labor, and a lot of the bridges and trails and steps in this area was done during the Depression. There's some towers we might see too. I don't know how far we're going to hike today, but there are some stone towers that were built for observation posts, and they were built by the hands of people during the Great Depression. It's quite the cliffs here, man. Okay guys, so there's basically two trails that run along the river. One is right down on the shore, and one is up on the cliffs. And sporadically along the river, there are some ways to go up, which are steep up. But otherwise, it's just like a flat trail. You're just walking straight, in a straight line. So if you do a lot of it, it does get a little tedious. We're gonna do the upper part first, and then we're going to do the lower part second. I feel like the upper part will be busier than the lower part. We're going to find out. So we're going to go through one of these tunnels made by the Great Depression. Let's do it. I don't know what the orange is. Someone's underwear. Morning. So the trail runs along the Palisade Parkway, which makes it a little noisy. This trail has a lot of these little lookout areas, and it's easy to kill time, get distracted by having to go check out each one. But this is a pretty cool one. We're going to be coming back along the edge here and then going up over there. So we will see this whole dock area lower. Sailboat going out. Here's the Hudson River. Here's a little fun tidbit. Alpine is the town that I'm in currently. I believe that Alpine is top 5 richest towns in the country. I think Beyonce and Jay-Z live there, a bunch of other celebrities. Kellyanne Conway lives there. Raven over here lives here. So there's a lot of money in this town, man. Everyone's driving around in Lamborghinis, Corvettes, Porsches. You got helicopters. It's crazy. Here's the ruins of something. So See, there's so many distractions along this cliff. It's hard to make progress. Some kind of tower was there. Like I said, they just like built stuff, kind of just to build stuff. To get men out of the house and working and a paycheck. Another great spot for eating lunch. You know, the problem with this trail is, because it's so easy, there is a lot of scumbags, or you should really just call them pieces of shit, that just throw their garbage along the trail. Pieces of shit, I'm not gonna blur that out. 5-gallon bucket of paint down there. See a lot of masks, coffee containers, people drinking their coffee from Starbucks and they toss it to the side. Pieces of shit. That's the biggest problem with this trail, besides the road that's right here. Look at pieces of shit. Just tossing right over. Yeah, and we're here at the lookout parking lot area, and then we're gonna go down. That's why there's so many pieces of shit. They park here, they walk over here, throw their garbage, and go back in the car. It's pieces of shit. Taking dumps. Garbage cans right here. And they gotta throw it over. What are you looking at through this thing? The bushes? Getting real close to those leaves. Sense. It's about straight down. The British invasion of New Jersey. Lord Cornwallis. You are here. So the British came across the river, moved around, trying to get to Fort Lee from behind. We got 3 Bergen County traders. Yep, we are here, the Alpine Lookout. We're going to go down because the next place to go up and down is all the way over here. I could do it, but lots of vultures. Because they roost right here on this cliffside, along with ravens and hawks. Riding that jet stream. So if you wanted to hike this trail, what I would suggest is to come with 2 vehicles. So if Leen was here, this is what we would have done. Left one car where I parked at the headquarters, and then both drove down towards the bridge, the GW bridge. There's a couple parking spots down by the water, and then hike up along the trail in one direction. That's just the most convenient way. But because I'm by myself, I have to do a loop. I don't feel like going all the way down and all the way back. It's because it would be monotonous. So we're doing a shorter loop today. This one's kind of cool. As I said, guys, there's a lot of cool lookouts here on this upper trail, the long path. Especially in the fall, man, it's gorgeous. Falcons, hawks. Pretty cool. All right, now we're gonna go down. I think I hate going down more than up. 2 miles. There's the road. Rocks. No no shortage of rocks here. Another switchback. Not done yet. Still gotta go down after the road. My knees hate down. This was the old dock. So there used to be a dock here that back in the 1800s, the farmers from Bergen County, New Jersey would come down that trail to here, a load of boats that would bring their goods downriver to New York City markets. Alright guys, we're going to have lunch here along the river. It's as good a spot as any, I guess. Alright guys, so the meal we're going to try today is from Trailtopia Adventure Food. It is the pesto chicken pasta. Classic pesto seasoning with chicken noodles and Parmesan cheese. 370 calories, 21 grams of protein, 2 servings. Try this one out. This thing takes 20 ounces or 2 cups of water, which is more than anything else. A little bit of flavor in that water. Almost boiled. Should have probably cleaned the pot out first. Got little floaties. Seems like a lot of water. It says 20 ounces. Let's see. So while I'm waiting for my food to cook, I'm going to try out some of these Kalahari Crisps air-dried beef chips. Chips made out of beef. Look at that. Not bad. Tastes like beef jerky. That's not. I don't think that's how it's supposed to look. So here's the deal with the Trailtopia Adventure Food Pesto Chicken Pasta. I followed the directions to a T. I put in 2.5 cups of boiling water, and I stirred thoroughly, and I sealed, and I let it sit for 10 minutes. That's way too much water, and that's way too much water for a couple reasons. Number one, that's more water you have to carry. Number two, it takes longer for it to boil. And number three, it's like soup, man. I don't think that pesto chicken pasta should be a soup. And the funny thing is, like, half the pasta after 10 minutes was not cooked at all, and the other half was mush. So I do not recommend the Trailtopia Adventure Food. 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this a 4. Pretty disappointing. You know, I'm spitting out chunks of like uncooked pasta. The chicken was bland. The beef chips was okay. They also were a little bit flavorless. It's like eating beef jerky, but crispy. It wasn't, I mean, it was protein, so It's light protein. It was good for you. I'll give that 6.5. Would I buy that again? I don't think so. Maybe. All right, let's hit the trail. Ah, that's a good seat right there. This is a trail. So again, my recommendation is to come with 2 cars and start off down by the George Washington Bridge, which is that way, roughly about 4.5 miles. The GW Bridge is the busiest bridge in the country. I avoid that as much as I can. You know, there's so much traffic there, especially if you have a governor that decides to close it down to punish people. But that's another story. Stairs. Thank you, socialism. More stairs. First superintendent and patrol captain died here on February 5th, 1915. Maybe there's a ghost. Cool little bench. Oh, we're coming to a parking lot. Here's that dock. It's probably that picnic area. Here is the Alpine picnic area. Nothing but douchebags. Wasn't that hard. It was like poop around here. It's the Hudson River. I wouldn't eat fish out of this thing. I don't know what lives in there. Weird lizard fish. Catfish and lizard fish. Any luck? Nothing? What'd you get? Catfish? Can I see? Yeah. I don't want one now. Shrimp? On the shrimp? Nice. Good luck. So in the 1800s, there was a bunch of houses here for people that were working the docks or whatever. And then there was a rock slide, and these stones came falling down the cliff, hitting some of the houses. There you go. Stone fell in 1896, April. So this lady lived in this house. It's called the Cornwallis house. So I guess at some point Cornwallis lives here. But according to the sign, this lady lived here with 9 kids and used the downstairs as a tavern to serve the boat dock guys. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Up, 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 up. But first, let's check out this boat. This is where everyone thought that they landed. But they actually landed where I had lunch. Let's do it. The last switchback, I hope. You know, despite my labor breathing, the uphill wasn't that bad. And we're up here at the top where that tunnel is. I wouldn't want to do this dressed like a British soldier in wool. carrying all that stuff. That would have sucked. All right, guys, we are back at the car, right at the top of the hill. That was fun, guys. This is a good hike if you wanted to, you know, go walking with your dog or do an easy hike. The only difficult things are the hills, going up or going down, but otherwise it's a real easy hike. I recommend doing this in the fall, November, October. Hey guys, if outdoor stuff like this is something you like to watch, consider subscribing to the channel. So I put out a new video every week. Wish Leen was here. Appreciate it, guys. Give me a thumbs up. All right, guys, Eagle Scout out. Bam! I have to move my stuff because you can short bolt in the road. Slug. Get him off the trail. I almost stepped on him. I might have stepped on him. Knew I smelled something. Here it is. Covered in flies.